Cheer!
We talk about our bucket list, throwing the term around so loosely. Until the day the clouds arrive.
Yes, Grandpa! Hello! Hi, baby!
Snuggling a first grandchild.
This is Julia.
That was high on Brian Nagle's bucket list.
Papa?
Vacation with his wife. Check. Another with his family. Check. A daughter's wedding. Moved up 6 months. Check. Check. Check.
Some doctors have said a couple months, some have said a couple weeks. I mean, it just all depends on how his body does.
Hi! How are you?
That was hard to hear.
Amy.
Anybody with the Brian Nagle group?
And now Brian Nagle has one check left.
You guys are going to love free fall. You're doing about 120 miles an hour.
It's just something you just never imagined. They thought he had ulcers.
Sue Nagle has been beside her husband every step since his diagnosis at age 49 with the colon cancer that's now spread through his 51-year-old body and is currently shutting down his liver.
Ryan's my uncle.
I'm friends with his daughter.
But this spread too.
He's a good family friend from growing up.
Let's put your arms back and through.
By the time Brian strapped on the harness this past weekend,
Brian is my cousin's husband.
24 friends and family had signed up to join him,
Must be close, huh?
with several dozen more along to remember this moment.
This is the last thing.
Brian had never intended to put this off till the end. But the chemo drugs had thinned his blood to the point.
Good luck.
Even a bruising landing could have killed him.
Oh, yeah. Love you too. This will be great.
All right, here we go.
Then the chemo
Have fun.
stopped working,
See you guys up there.
and Brian entered hospice. The pain worsened. His doctor said, do it. Now, while you can.
We're getting ready to jump off the plane.
Daughters Katie and Nicole
I'm really nervous.
will be flying with Brian.
They're going to do great.
The others in his group will follow.
He just always puts one more goal out in front to try to keep going.
But the fight has been exhausting.
Yeah.
And when the wind wasn't so loud, and Brian wasn't preoccupied with his daughter's jumps, he quietly confided, he is ready. Ready for this trip, and the one his faith assures him is coming.
So I want to go home and hopefully end quietly there.
We think Brian's coming in there.
Brian spent 2.5 years ticking off the items on his bucket list till he landed here.
Feet all the way up. Get feet as high as you can.
Oh!
That was wild.
Fantastic.
Totally wild.
Good job!
Oh, my daughters are alive. Hallelujah.
Brian Nagle has turned the page on his cancer chapter to focus on his happy
Cheers.
ending.
Safe landing in your bucket list.
Kind of look at life a little different.